LGBT bisexual. So I've done.
I don't know. I'm into BDSM. No, I'm just.
Silly.
I'm a 50 Shades of Grey. No,
Right.
I'm just kidding.
But I think you shouldn't single people out either as far as their sexuality or whatever. So I've done those shows and I did very well. I tailored jokes for them. So you also have to know your audience.
Okay.
You know, because I've seen some really horrible situations. I did an event. What was that? Glenview? It was way far out somewhere.
Okay.
And it was a bunch of doctors. And a friend of mine hooked me up with the venue. And there was another young lady there. I don't know if anyone told her, the crowd, but she went right into raunchy. The first thing she said, she just went in about talking, dirty and all down up on the... So they had to get her off the stage. But you have to know your audience. You can't go anywhere, even if you go to an urban. You can't go in an urban area and do clean. They don't want to hear that.
Okay.
I was just discussing this with my manager. I was just telling her you have to tailor your material for that audience.
Right. Yvonne, let me ask you a question. As a business, you're in the entertainment business as management. What are some things that you see that up and coming clients are trying to be potential clients to you, from comedians to actors to singers? What is it that you see that gets under your skin that you're like, you know what, you're not gonna make it in this world. Your craft is not homed in. You need to work on your craft. What is it?
Well, the people that I deal with, I don't have that issue. But those that have tried to reach out to me and they're not professional. They're not. They don't have the drive. They just want things to fall out the sky and just happen for them. And it doesn't happen that way. You have to. It's a grind. It's a hustle. So I guess that's the only thing I could really say is people that don't have the drive.
So so homing in for with relationships. Want people to understand that in this industry it's kind of unique and different. We want people to understand that being a comedian and being in this industry, you don't take it as a joke. You have to work on. Check and see if your mic is on.
Testing.
Say it again.
Testing.
Okay, you have one of them little soft, sensuous voices. Oh my goodness! Probably when you snore, you probably. I can't even hardly hear what I can't even hardly hear what you saying. I gotta boost up levels and everything.
For next year.
Okay, hold the mic. I know
Can
it.
you hear me now?
Yeah, I know it's big and black and just.
You know what? The devil is a liar. Okay, stop it.
The devil. Why don't be bringing his name into the station? When you speak him, then he'll end up popping up. Y'all be gone. I'll be hearing something fall on the floor. I'm like, who?
Your fantasy elsewhere. Your question.
My fantasy.
Whatever it is about you.
No, it's a joke. It's a joke.
Not funny. Not funny.
Oh, she gonna cut me down like that. Ooh.
Next question, please.
Okay, can you finish and respond to the question?
I just did.
Oh. She's a very serious-minded individual.
Yes,
We're going to have to break her down, y'all. We're going to have to make her a more funny person here in the station.
There's only one person that can do that, and he's listening.
All right.
In Ohio.
Okay. What? Everybody looking at me like, what? Do I have pizza sauce all on my face or something? I'm like, maybe I should have just did chicken wings. Tiffany, next time when we have guests in here, we're going to do chicken wings again. Maybe I can stay out of trouble with the chicken wings instead of, maybe it's the pizza. That's what it was. I went to a different, perhaps. Oh my. La-di-da. Okay, Miss Yvonne. So, Miss Yvonne, as a businesswoman and seeing the things that go on out here in this industry, what is it that you see that single clients have to tackle? What are some issues that you see that they're tackling?
So like I said earlier, and Gidget talked about it, is having the support with your significant other, that they don't get jealous of you, especially women in this industry, because this is a male-driven industry. So you're going to be around a lot of males, and if your guy can't handle, and even vice versa, guys with women, because I had some clients and we've ran into problems like that. So yeah, and it can become really disruptive with me trying to conduct business with them, and for them to keep their obligations with potential gigs and whatnot.
Okay. So how do you handle that as a black businesswoman?
Well, I mean, you have to get down to the basics. I mean, it's either you want to do this or you don't, because I don't have time. I have 100 people right now waiting for me to manage them, so I can move on. So it's really up to them.
Tell us about the business of being a management in the entertainment industry. Tell us about that.
Well, it's I've been fortunate to represent some amazing talents. Gidget is here with me. I have comedians that are in Seattle, LA, Philly, that I represent. I have actors as well, actors and actresses. I have 4 production companies under my agency.
Okay.
And screenwriters and producers. So I'm really fortunate to have a great group of people that I represent. I'm really blessed.
Okay.
Very, very blessed. So.
Okay. Wonderful. So you have your client with you today. She's a comedian, a businesswoman.
All the way from Texas.
All the way from Texas. Yeah. Okay. She went, yeah. Okay. As long as you didn't bring no ribs up here, nothing. You came from.
Wait a minute. You're not gonna believe this. What? They don't have rib tips there. They
what?
No. They have pulled pork. That's what they. No, look, when I go back, my suitcase is gonna be. I'm leaving my shoes and clothes. My suitcase is gonna be Italian Fiesta.
With shrimp on the pizza, right?
Yeah, I put all of it on there. I want it all. I'm going to Garrett's popcorn.
You need to try Wells Street popcorn over here in Oak Park. Way better. I'm still whatever. Way better.
They don't have nothing like we had. So
really?
I asked the UPS driver. I said, "Do they have rib tips here?" He said, "What's those?" Nope. I said, "Rib tips." And I'm explaining it to him. He said, "Oh, you're talking about breaks."
Breaks.
You call rib tips breaks? I could not believe that.
Wow.
I said, "Well, if you come to Chicago talking about you want some breaks, you're gonna get them on your car." The Mexicans gonna put them on your car.
I mean, I went somewhere. I went to Mississippi, and I'm thinking, okay, Mississippi is known for ribs. And when they put the sauce on, it was this white sauce. I'm like, white sauce? They don't use the brown sauce like we used to up here. They use white sauce. So wow. I'm sure Miss Yvonne, she gets around, travel a lot, and see all different types of foodies and everything. When you go out and try different cultural foods and things of that nature with your clients and things like that, you are a very beautiful young lady. So when guys come up to you, what's their first impression when they see you?
I don't know. I don't stop and ask. How do you answer that?
Yeah,
I mean, they might compliment me or something like that, but I mean, I don't really understand your question.
Okay. As when you're out with your clients, say for instance with Gidget, and you two are out having a business lunch or something like that, and a gentleman comes up and want to buy you two a Cosmopolitan or something of that nature, do you accept that?
No.
Or no?
No.
Okay. Gidget, what about yourself as a single woman, just getting back out here in the game? If a guy does that, you are just getting back out here in the game, am I correct? No. Oh, you're engaged. You're engaged.
Right.
You're engaged. Newly engaged.
He's trying to get me shot. That's what he's trying to talk about.
Well, I'm sorry.
He might be listening. Look, he's gonna be waiting when I pull up.
No,
I'm
sorry. Actually, you sitting in basketball girl seat. It was a young lady who was a basketball player.
Wow.
Well, not a pro, but anyway, young B. But when you are out here performing as a comedian, do you project that image of being a single woman, or do you project the image of, hey, I'm taken? Do you have that across your...
I think I'm neutral.
You're
I think
neutral?
your body language deciphers if you're single or in a relationship.
Okay.
I'm neutral because if I'm out with girlfriends, I'm out with my girlfriends. I mean, I can't stop if a guy comes and finds you attractive. He won't know if you were single or not until you tell him.
Okay.
Like last night, I had a show. And this guy told me, he said, you walking a little bit too fast up on me. You know, I just did 9 years. Seriously? So you think I want, so he's trying to come at me. I don't want you, dude. So at this point, I'm like, I'm taken. But he just continued, so I just got up and walked away.
Okay. What about yourself, Miss Siobhan?
I just answered your question.
I'm asking you a different question.
What's the question?
Tracy.
It's hot in here.
So take off all your clothes.
As I learned in my Spanish class, repite por favor.
You no comprende.
You can comprehend.
You know, me no comprende.
What's the question?
The question is, as a single woman going out with your girlfriends, do you project that image as being a single woman, or do you project that image as being a business?
I have to tell you, I am a conservative individual,
Okay.
but I do project myself as a woman.
Okay.
I don't have a title. If a man wants to stop up, sometimes they smile and women smile. So the only way they'll know is if you tell them. I mean, I could have a wedding ring on all day long. It still doesn't stop a man from coming up, complimenting you or saying something. Or I've even gotten approached with, tell your husband, because they saw a wedding ring, tell your husband you're going to have 2 husbands. And you're looking like, well, dang. So I don't know if that matters, but I carry myself like a woman.
So when someone approaches you like that, how do you handle a situation like that to let these guys, to ward off these guys from this situation?
Now, if they find, you entertain. No, I'm kidding.
You hear that, Big John? Big John, did you hit now?
Hey. No, well, I'm not wearing a wedding ring, so.
Oh.
No, but sometimes, for real, like, you kind of like in shock, like, did he just say that to me? It's kind of entertaining. However, I am that woman that would say, hey, I got a husband, But for something like that, sometimes it's not even a battle. Right. You don't even have to respond.
Right.
A real woman, a secure woman, don't have to respond to everything
Silence
out
is
there.
golden.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I agree with Yvonne.
Boss Vaughn. Okay.
Touche.
Okay. Boss Vine's gonna try to shut me down today. I ain't gonna have that in my house. No, I'm just kidding with you. She's a very intellectual and very intelligent woman. She's very business minded right now. So, you got to be a little perky with me because you're gonna bring me
I am
down.
very perky. I'm a nice woman. I'm nice.
You're nice.
I'm very.
Kind of making me feel a little nervous
You
here.
feel
Like I'm
intimidated. That's what it is. You're just
Topic of the subject. Topic of the subject.
Let's talk. But we're gonna go to a commercial break. No,
We'll come back to that.
we're gonna come back to that topic in a few minutes. But I think we need a little something to lift us up right now.
Some vodka.
Come on, we need. We need some vodka and cranberry.
I don't even want the cranberry.
She didn't want the cranberry. Okay.
Any iced tea?
Any iced tea. Smooth 90.5 FM WGSJ. BC Radio Smooth 90.5 FM. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to give me a call. The time is 15 after 6. So give us a call. 708-343-3906. Smooth 90.5 FM.